joining us today as above, so below. With this is our Bible study tonight. Yes, this is Mercurial Energy, Mercury. To each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for being a part of our lives, and those that are making those commentaries, those that are sharing these videos, those that are pushing my content. Thank you so very, very much. To all of you guys that are going on my platform and also going onto my my website, and you're ordering and making my website a success. Thank you so much. To each and every one of you guys that are watching and you're not participating, but you're still learning, we appreciate you as well. Those views, those likes, those shares, and even the trolls that come in, we appreciate you as well. Because at the end of the day, all things work together for the good of them that love God and are called according to the purpose. If this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I'm the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. What's up there, Shamari, my cancer from Chi-Town? What's up, Jerry? Much love to you as well. To each and every one of you guys, first of all, salutations to my madrina and to my padrino, to my brothers and sisters, my Oba and my padrino. What's up there, El Bay, Bendición? And then I got my Boaz in the house. What's up, Renee? What's up, Karen O'Brien? Look at y'all chiming in. Thank y'all so much. Mama Susan, I'm glad to be here. I'm rocking tonight. Babalu Aye, my father in Ocha. I appreciate him for being in my life and being my protector and my healer and the man that gives me power to save lives. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys. Also, I want to say that this is an opportunity for y'all to learn so much more. To all of you guys that have God, my talisman, my Fetty Foom, Oshun, what's up there, my Taurus? I have just finished a reading with him, and he gave him so much. Oh, that's right, my baby. Thank you so much. My Fetty Foom, Oshun. I enjoyed you as well. Thank you so much for sharing that. My Monique 444, Cancer in the house. All right there, Blue in the house. Hey, there go my baby Scorpio. What's up there, Keish in the house? Guys, this is gonna be a good live. Now this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter if you it doesn't matter if you're in the beginning, intermediate, or advanced. This is still applicable. It doesn't matter if you're in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, Palo. Now, to some of you guys that want to practice this as a profession, you're gonna need a what's up, my Natasha God dang Foster. Yes, sir. That's my chocolate from North Carolina. Aquarius in the house. Aquarius in the house. Say what? Oh, all right. But this is going to teach y'all a lot and show you why it is so costly. Now, this is Bible study night. I'm going to explain this. I'm going to break this down. I'm going to make this clear. I don't care how slow you is. You still going to learn tonight. Okay? I want to teach you guys about conjuring concerning legal matters in the ATRS. Whether you do it through hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, shamanism, whether you do it through Kabbalah, whether you're a mystic or adjay, when you utilize magic to influence legalities in the courtroom, legalities can be from a loan, it can be as simple as a lease, it can be a promotion, you can be in sports and doing a contract. Magic is a part of all of this process, and I'm going to explain to my brothers and sisters out here in here. What's up, Detroit? Stormy in the house, my Sagittarius. Come on up in here. You're going to need to learn this conjure. Now, to all of you who don't know, I am a Sagittarius. We rule legalities. Moon in Aries and rising sign Pisces. I have been... Now, first of all, where's my sheet? Hello and thank you to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Now, I have been burning my courtroom incense, and I'm going to explain why, and I'm going to share it with many of you guys that have those. Now, somebody already chimed in. Y'all got that? What? Work. Ah, thank you, baby. Thank you, I appreciate that. Now, that's my storm. Now, let me say this. Apostle Eli has been doing conjure. What's up, Chantel? Apostle Eli has been doing conjure since he's a child. I've been working court cases even as a child because my family stayed in a lot of legalities. Now, I'm going to keep it 100. In some parts of this live, I'm going to keep it 1,000. Now, there's a type of conjure, no matter if you do hoodoo work, root work, whether you do work with Orishas, Loas, It matters what type of spirit you summon or you get involved in, what type of working you do when it comes down to courtroom. That's from lawsuits, from car accidents, don't matter. Any form of legality. That's foreclosures, that's getting federal charge. All of that is matter. Now, you're never going to be good at magic when it comes to courtroom work or legalities if you don't understand the law. I'm going to say that again. So all of you that are out here trying to burn candles on judges, lawyers, prosecutors, and you don't understand the laws of your city, victory belongs to the wise. Okay? What's up there, love? It doesn't matter if you're doing a lease. It doesn't matter if you're doing getting married. It's all legality. When you are doing a binding agreement with anybody, you want favor. This is why my courtroom instinct is so essential. Also, to those, I'm going to be talking about some things today, and I'm also going to tell you why I excel at it and why I am worthy to talk about this. Now, I am very good at working with illegalities and guilty people because of my personal background. When people are always breaking the law, and I'm going to say some stuff that may not be popular, but it is necessary to be a good conjurer. It is necessary to understand what you're up against. Now, I'm going to encourage many of you, whether you practice conjure, E5 voodoo, any form of ATR, getting loans, co-signing for people that have a history of lying, dishonesty, their lifestyle itself, the way they make their money, the way they get up on it. That don't mean everybody that's out there doing illegalities are not having a certain level of trust. But you have to consider whether it's mama, daddy, brother, sister, or cousin. Apostle, that concoction you burned for me last night, me feeling bad. All right now, baby. That's jelly sweets. Now, I know that many of us that we want to get in magic, we want to do spell work, and we want to set ourselves free, and we want to walk in victory. But a part of walking in victory is being responsible. Now, I myself have done this, so therefore I'm talking from a personal experience. A lot of times, because when you're dealing with family or loved ones, we have a tendency to overlook red flags. And we don't realize that depending on what type of loan or legalities we get involved in, it can be over a period of time where people change. People's motive change, their ideas about you change, their situation may change, and therefore they may have a tendency to lie. They have maybe a tendency to try to renege. And if you have gotten involved legally binding, whether it's through a loan or whether it is through some form of lease or whatever it is, you need to do a certain level of magic to protect yourself. A lot of us, including ourselves, when it comes down to families, a lot of times we drop our guards. That's my sister. That's my cousin. That's my mama. That's my daddy. I can't wait till my son get in here. You need to understand that is a whole level different type of magic. Not only that your personal feelings are involved, but legally you are binded to a certain outcome or a certain type of penalty or responsibility. And a lot of times when it comes down to legal things, when we say we are in love, in relationships, or it's family, or that's my friend, we do not pay attention to the character of that individual. Now, I want, before you have to do this type of work that I'm going to be talking about tonight, you need to ask yourself the question: is daddy a liar? Is mama a liar? Do mama pay her bill? Do daddy pay his bill? Do brother pay his bill? I'm being very serious, y'all. Because once you sign on that dotted line, you don't know what tomorrow holds. Whether it's a health issue or whether that person just particularly turns against you. And now you are binded in certain things and their behavior is different. And so therefore y'all not, but legally, y'all still binded together. Things change. People change. I don't care how much you love the Lord. I don't care how much you are entrenched in the ATRS and how much. When family, friends bring magic involved, but they themselves operate outside of the law. Your daddy willing to allow you. Your mama willing to allow you. Your cousin willing to allow you. And this is a type of magic that is necessary to protect your well-being. But I would encourage you, sir and ma'am, to consider them before you do that. I am telling you, I have done these things and it has not worked out well a lot of the time. And I still had to persevere through those situations and circumstances. The things that other people outside of that would have done to me, the repercussion would be very different. When you are dealing with legalities that people that are close to you are, that is going to disrupt the family flow. You taking daddy to court, gonna change something. You taking mama to court, gonna change something. You taking your sister to court, gonna change something. You taking your brother to court, it gonna change something. I'm here to talk about legalities. I'm talking about what's real. I'm talking about what happened. That's this people that you get in apartments with and they bail on you and you stuck there with the rent payment. These people that you co-sign for certain things. I want to talk to grown people. My lives ain't for the children. And a lot of times, we gay, straight, or bi, there are responsibilities that you have to consider. What's up there, Tree Rhonda? Aries in the house. I gotta eat something because I worked all day and I had a consultation and I haven't eaten. And I need to talk about this. Now, look at my son. Root work. Conjure work, when it comes to the law, is expensive. Because what a lot of y'all don't know, and a lot of y'all don't consider when you doing conjure work or you get involved with the system, is that most people in the legal field practice magic. Most people, lawyers, doctors, in the legality, they practice some form of magic. And this is what you have to consider. They normally can afford to hire people like me. Okay? When you're dealing with legalities, you have to understand. I wrote down here so I didn't forget. Justice may be blind, but that bitch pockets are full of money. Justice may be blindfolded, but her pockets are full. Justice system is a business. It's not about right, wrong. It ain't even about the law. A lot of y'all out here, y'all would spend thousands of dollars on a lawyer and a couple of dollars on your spiritualist. And a lot of you guys don't understand. I wrote down here, you have to work on judges. You have to work on lawyers, whether they're defense or prosecutor. You have to work on the clerk of courts. You have to determine whether these charges are misdemeanor, federal, or state. You have to know the laws of the land, the state laws. And you need to understand that the court system is about money and not justice. It is a lot about who you know versus what you know. If you are standing in the law, your color matters. But if you got some money, it may not matter as much. If you are out here, sir and ma'am, and you're not considering when you get a loan or you get a credit card or you get all of that's legalities. That's why you need that courtroom incense. Or you need somebody doing courtroom work for you. When I say courtroom, that means anything that has to do in the courtroom. Marriages. It's all. And this is what upsets me, Psalm 35. Upsets me so much with our melanated people. When that judge is standing in that seat, male or female, and you are the defendant, and you bring your ghetto ass in there, and they already got preconceived ideas. They have a set of rules and a system that they go by. And they can choose to give you the full extent of the law, or they can choose to have mercy on you. I have done conjure work utilizing Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, because Ochosi rules the prison system. He also rules some aspect of legalities, okay? And him and the other guys that were in the courtroom had the same identical charges. Had the same lawyer. But because of the spiritual work that was done for Minister Mario, he got a lesser sentence for the same charge. And they all were black men. Now, Charles or Tyler don't need conjure. Because when that judge looks at that child, that man or whoever, he can see himself. He or she can see their child. They can see their daddy. They can see their uncle. But they don't. If you think those people are going to operate, very seldom, unless you have God on your side, your Eguns on your side, your ancestors on your side, you're not going to get treated the same fairness in the court. We see it all day long. I'm still trying to understand with black people. Not only the lawyers gonna bleed your pocket, you still gonna get the time, unless there's some divine intervention. They're going to bleed you, and then they're going to turn around and bleed you through the system. It is a financial investment to see you go behind bars. It is a financial investment to have you on child support. Y'all don't understand. A lot of stuff has nothing to do with the advancement of your family or your businesses, all that. Even down to loans. I have told people this. I have been very honest with people. When I was getting my credit cards, every time I applied for my credit cards, every single time that I apply for my credit cards through my app or through my laptop, not in person, I always got a higher credit balance. Every time I went into a department store and let somebody else run my credit to get a credit card out of that department store, it's always been a lower balance. Because the neighborhood that I live in, the neighborhood area that I live in, my zip code, it gives me white power. And so therefore, because of the economic that I live in, they automatically give me a certain amount of credit. But when I go into the department store, that's with my conjure, that's with my prayers, that's with my incense burning, that's with me praying to God, Divine Mother, and all that. At the end of the day, this speaks. And depending on what they put in that computer, because you're not standing behind that computer when they put that in there. And when they hear that I make what I make, all of a sudden they change. I didn't say I don't get approved. I said the amount that I get approved for. The loans that they're willing to give one person over another. A lot of y'all don't understand. We need our conjure. When you got family, and most of us need to be honest about our family. Let me tell y'all something. There's certain conversations I cannot even have in my family because, let me explain about me. If I can help it, as horse as I may be, if I can help it, I don't mess with my cousins, my uncles, and women. I strive for that. Everybody in my family ain't like that. Everybody in your family don't share your values. So there are certain lines, certain things that y'all trying to get done, you're not considering how far these people are willing to go. Because you might not do something, don't mean they won't do it. You might not go there. So I find myself in situations where I have, because it's a loved one, I have allowed certain things and now I got to get out of it. This is why I tell you guys, it's your conjure. And let me tell y'all something, when you go in front of this justice, and you are who you are, and you got the background you got, what do you think that judge is thinking sitting behind that bench? They might not even be paying attention because they done made up in their mind how they going to rule in the first place. Sometimes when them jurors sitting there and your child sitting there, and I'm still trying to understand, why some of y'all spending $10,000 and $20,000 and $30,000 with a lawyer when that child needs conjure? The thing that your child sitting behind bars for, they children on house arrest. For the same charges. For the same circumstance, the same situation. But you, sir and ma'am, are talking about that you are trying to learn spirituality. And your mindset is you still looking for fairness from justice. Well, I'm here to tell you, if no other preacher, teacher, evangelist, if no other Tata, Mambo, Huga, Bokor to ever tell you, if you stop looking for justice. If you want to look for justice, look from justice from Ochosi. You want justice, look for justice from the Orishas, the Loa, the Nkisi, the Mpungo, your ancestors. But some of y'all still got this mindset in that just because you hired a lawyer, that lawyer gonna fight for you. Sometimes your lawyer will sink you faster than the court system. Once they determine you ain't got no more money, is this a every case situation? No, sir, no, ma'am. But it happens more often than not. It's better to be safe than sorry. And it's too many of y'all out here listening at these other people, and you going in front of these judges and you not realize they have conjure on them. They do spiritual work. They have people that work for them. And that's why your prayers be bouncing. Burn some more of this courtroom work. Let me tell you something. I done did so much courtroom work as a child because my family members, they stayed in trouble with the law. Some of y'all don't, let me say it like this, not that trying to be funny. You can't even afford the trouble you get into. Do you not know it costs money just to get innocent or get a verdict or mistrial? Before you set out and tie yourself to a man or woman, before you go get a lease, before you do any of the Mafedi Fun Oshun, understand the responsibilities of signing for certain things. There are certain things I signed for I had to pay for regardless because I didn't want to mess up my credit. There's things that I had to endure not because I was wrong, but because I did not want to mess up my credit. And one thing, I'm not going to allow somebody else to mess up my credit. I don't care if you mama, I don't care if you daddy, I don't care if you child, and Trey is on the line. Do not let your father, Apostle Samuel Ely Jr., mess up your credit. Because you're going to need your credit. Not only for your life, but your future family, your future children, or whatever you decide to do or not to do. But it is your credit that needs to be protected. Because these are the tools that we navigate in this thing called life. Especially us that ain't out here selling dope. Especially us that are not out here operating in illegalities. When people don't have no respect for how you earn your bucks, they will mess up your credit. They will mess up your ability to navigate in this thing called life. And then prohibit you or slow down the process of you getting some of the things that you want. This is why conjure is important. But this is also why you need to be aware. If your mother, your father is not responsible for them, if your man, I don't care how good he suck, lick, or give ass. I don't care. I don't care. Huh? I need to know why the banking system don't want you to have checks. I need to understand why if things happen in life, I get all of that. But give me a reason why they decline you besides a non-payment. Give me a rational understanding why I need to. Laws, legalities, sex is one thing, but when you starting to put legalities in it, and you worrying about it, I need some roll open. I know that's right. I got you, Lydia. I got you. But this need to be said, and this need to be done. Money and I got you, Stormy. Hold on, right. Let me tell y'all something. I've been doing this a very, very, very long time. And I have found myself in situations and circumstances, even being a spiritualist myself. And I want all of y'all to understand something. When you allow somebody, it's one thing when you mess your credit up, but it's another thing when you let other people mess up your credit. and then they sit back and lie. They sit back and act like they innocent. And a lot of us, because of our relationship to them, sometimes we allow people to do certain things that we later on learn to regret. Money instant. I am this coming Monday, I am going to be exalted on the throne. I'm going to, my god sister, she's being crowned Shango, and so I have to sit on the throne with her on Monday on November the 13th. So I will be in Tampa, so I will not be at work. People are not going to finance your life. If you want to be successful out here, especially when it comes to legality, you can. Your main job as a spiritual person is to protect your health and your finances. And your finances are part of your credit. Because sometimes you may not have the cash, but you got the credit. And sometimes you got the cash and you can still use your credit. And sometimes you can turn your credit into cash, depending on what kind of, how long you've been doing. I'm 50 years old, about to be 51. I'll be damned if I'm going to allow somebody to ruin my credit at my age. You understand? I do realize that is family. But if they mess up their credit where they can't get nowhere to stay, then what they need to do is get an efficiency and pay every week. Until you learn to pay your bills. So therefore, and to all of y'all out there signing and co-signing because that's mama, because that's daddy, baby, they're going to weaponize that against you. And now you're going to feel some type of way because that's mama. You're going to feel some type of way because that's daddy. But they don't feel that way, and they intentionally screwing you over. That's why you need my instant. Tree Rhonda say she hold on. Lydia, you want a roll opener. Let me tell y'all something. I love my children, but it is not my job and not their job if I get out here and mess my life up. Trey got a life to live, Josh got a life to live, Elijah got a life to live. And if they want to assist or help me, I appreciate that. But to try to mandate them and put them in situations and then try to hinder their dream, Lydia, and then I got. Now, when you working this, if you're not working with me and you got you a high John the Conqueror route, you need to master that courtroom. You have to take control. A part of courtroom work is being in authority. Psalm 25. You cannot bend the wheel of the judge or the prosecutor without having dominion. See, instead of trying to have dominion over your husband or your wife, when your politicians out there doing, them the people that you need to be doing domination work on. I really don't understand. Even us that have power, even us that have Conjure, we still, oh my God. Tomorrow is Thursday, your day of power for my faithful warrior. Yes, yes. On the 9th, number 9, and it's Scorpio C. Oh my God, on today. Add 11 to 19, 2023 equals 18. Significant, non-significant. I know, and those are my spiritual numbers. I'm going, tomorrow, let me tell y'all something. Make sure that you do not take what I'm saying on this live lightly. Chironda got money instant. Chironda. Money and roll opener. I had to remind. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. I want y'all to understand when it comes down to spirituality, I can give you scriptures, I can give you herbs, I can give you my incense, I can do courtroom counter for you, but let me give you some wisdom before you ever have to need these type of tools. A part of being grown is understanding and assessing the people that you are dealing with. And when you are trying to build you a life, this is a system that you need certain things to function in. I don't care if you're in E5, Voodoo, Santeria. A lot of our black ministries don't have libraries is because we don't have the economics. Do you not know that a lot of these people over here talking about a lot of black melanated men and women, that when they come from other countries, they get certain loans automatically, they get certain vouchers, they get certain opportunities that they're not, they actually will give them loans to start a business. But you've been here paying taxes, your parents been here paying taxes. You can't get that because then they talking about you ain't got enough collateral. They talking about your credit. The stuff that they use to disqualify you is not even an issue with other clients. This is the stuff you need to know what you up against while you out here pretending you don't need Conjure. While you out here pretending you don't need root work. While you out here pretending that you don't need real black magic. Melanated magic. Because the thing that you up, let me tell y'all something. A part of me being spiritual is telling you even the stuff that I go through. The things that people try me with. And with everything that I have at my disposal, I still have to deal with certain things. And this is something I want our melanated people. A lot of our problems that we have out in the life, first of all, we are not educated by the system by which we live in. That's why we work for a job and we don't even know the policies of that job. We'll get involved in something and we don't even know the rules and regulations that in there. All of that's legalities. How do you know how to, whether you're on the right side of the law or the wrong side of the law? You don't even know how to position yourself spiritually because you don't understand enough about what's going on in your life and around your life. What are the rules and laws are being changed? They're doing it deliberately. That's why I don't have a problem working for people that may seem in the eyes of the law that they are wrong, because most of the laws that are set up are crooked. There's still laws on the book that still sanction slavery. What? Man laws and divine laws are two different laws. Now, one thing I will not do is to do work for somebody that has killed innocent people. Shed innocent blood. No, I ain't gonna do that. Find somebody else do that work. But the way I perceive the laws of the land, most of them are unrighteous. Most of them are motivated by some type of racial animus, or they is motivated about how to take from the poor. Most of the financial laws are how to be able to take from the poor, and the poor can't do nothing about it. They laws, they rule, they're regulation, but they are there to keep certain people, namely us, at a certain place. And this is the problem that I have with some of y'all. Until you learn how to support people that are willing to get out here and fight, to give their time, their energy, their asset, in order for you to have a fighting chance in this particular system, how you gonna win? Some of y'all got y'all kids starting behind the ball. You done mess up their credit. You got stuff in their name that you ain't paid the bill. Before they ever get out in the world, before they get in a relationship, male, female, gay, straight about, you have already put an anchor around their neck. You have already gave them a denial because you didn't do right. If you ain't do right over your credit score, why would you mess up your child? I don't care what's going on. Why would you mess? And then if you're going to do it, do right by theirs, because guess what? You messed up yours, but why mess up theirs? They didn't deserve that. It's people out right now that are going through and had to restore their credit because parents, and they in the name of Jesus, mostly church folk. But at the end of the day, the struggle is real. Or sexual orientation bias. Some of y'all go in the courtroom and you. I love my people, but y'all do some stupid shit. All this, I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, and you are destroying the economics of your household. We family, and you destroying the financial well-being of our family? Come on, y'all. I don't care nothing about you being a Christian. I don't care nothing about you. You could be a Satanist. Do you know economics? And when you get into these legalities, then you don't even know how to defend yourself. All you talking about, I tried to help them, they wrong for doing that. At the end of the day, if that liar and you ain't got no proof, you in trouble. Because most of us, when it comes to our loved one, we don't deal in proof. We don't have receipts. Because we don't think we need to have receipts with somebody that's that close. I ain't telling y'all what to do. I'm just telling y'all, sometimes the people that got your social security number is messing your life up. And you wouldn't even know it. And they feel justified. And their justification is you their child. And that's wrong as hell. There's a lot of stuff that we've been doing that is not healthy. And you're putting certain people at certain time. My mom put a bill. Wait a minute. My mom put a bill. But luckily, Credit Karma removed it because they proved I wasn't adult. I'm like, listen. I want you to learn Conjure. I want you to learn root work. I want you to learn your ancestor, your Egun. But I'm trying to tell you, when it comes down to legality, the reason why every system, pretty much medical and the judicial system, is set up to make money off of poor black people. Half of you can't even afford to fight, even if you was in the right. Half of you don't even know the laws that protect you. Consumer rights. You just let people, and this is what ignorant people do. These folks know when these lawyers using this language, they're like police officers. They know you don't know the law. Because if you knew the law, you wouldn't be letting them do what they're doing. They can tell by what they are trying with you that you don't know the law. And that's why they can get you to sign certain things. This is why I believe if we start practicing real magic, history sucks. Go find something to suck on. Not tonight. It's Bible study tonight. It's hump day. Go find something to hump till you get happy. Let me explain something to y'all. There are universal laws and there are spiritual laws. And every time we write those documents down there, these are the things that many of us probably, if you don't believe in laws, the main, how did you get cable? You signed an agreement. That's a law. You established, you could not be on my live right now without doing some type of contract. In this country or out of this country. Until we start understanding, how can you help anybody with your conjure when you don't understand enough about law? You don't understand enough about attorneys. You don't understand enough about defense attorneys. You don't understand enough about federal law. That's why it costs the amount. And that's why I tell many of you, the reason why y'all lose a lot of y'all cases is because the people that come to spiritually, they think they're supposed to give us a piece of change and then turn around and give their whole life savings to the lawyer. Well, that's who you need to get your victory from. Who you give your money to. And guess what? That lawyer does not have to guarantee you victory, just like that a doctor does not have to guarantee you your healing. That lawyer can that lawyer can charge you what they want to and does not have to guarantee you a win in the courtroom. What's up, Sister Jack ATRS in the house? Your doctor does not have to guarantee you a cure and still charge your insurance. Don't matter, Blue Cross and Blue Shield or Medicaid. It don't matter. They do not have to, the surgery does not have to be successful. And they still gonna get paid. There's no reason to make them want to do right by you because they still gonna get paid. If a hoe gonna hoe with you and whether you get certified or not, she or he still gonna get paid, there's no incentive to do right. It is more profitable for that the money you pay that lawyer. He or she got stocks in the same judicial system because most of the prison system are private owned, and so you're paying them to invest in a stock, and so they gonna, as long as you're paying, they're gonna act like they're doing something, but they're gonna still give you time. They're still gonna give you time because it's in their vested interest. How you think they're going to pay for their house and send Caroline to college? Right off of your loved ones back? Huh? Why they don't call it price gouging when you have to buy food inside of the prison system? Because they operate by different laws. And they set those laws up so they can do those things to you. Because now that you are the property of the state, now that you're a property of the federal government, now they have operate by different laws and rules and regulations. Did you know that? So while you throwing your powders down and you doing your candles and all, do you understand that? Do you have the authority to bend the will of the king? So how, if you can't do the bend the will of the king, how you gonna bend the will of the judge? How you gonna stop the prosecutor? How you gonna stop the court? How? Explain that. You just rub it. Utilize your talisman, y'all. Let's get some clear understanding of what real conjure is. A retainer does not guarantee that they will take your case. I know that's right, Stormy. I've seen $50,000 go down the drain. I done seen $40,000. I'm talking about in my own bloodline. Huh? They will promise you the world until they get that money. Huh? Before they get that money, you can hear from the set. You don't hear from the set. You hear from the lawyer, him or herself. But the moment they get that money and they feel like they done got all they gonna get out of you, all of a sudden you might get the cleaning lady when she leaves to clean in the office. But you deserve, because I don't know how many times this got to happen for us to understand. You praying about stuff and you ain't got no conjure on your side. They're being paid to put you behind bars. And the poorer you are, the more money they're going to make off of you. If it ain't the food, it's going to be the phone call. They can upcharge through the prison system. You don't know the laws, do you? I want us to stop being stupid. I want you to understand why you want to finance your spiritualist. And a spiritualist that actually cares about your freedom. Just because I say I don't judge you, don't mean I don't understand the rules and regulations of the laws. I don't have a problem working for people. If I work for the crooks in my family, I work for y'all crooks. Ain't nothing new to me. Hold on. All right, and I got, okay, let's see. Stormy money instant. Listen, I don't know. All I have, I'm here to be real with you. Talk to your daughters, talk to your sons. Don't let sex make them make a legal decision for nobody. Explain to them their credit. Explain to them legalities. Explain to them car notes. Explain to them when you buy a car, you got to the insurance go parallel. So if your car note is $400, then your insurance might be between $150. That means you're gonna have almost a $500 amount of income coming out just for that car. That don't include gas. That don't include if you got a buy here and pay here. Don't include if the car is not new. Don't include the tires. If you ain't got no warranty on it. This is how you have to talk economically and legally to your children. Huh? Don't ride up on nobody because you hit them in the rear. It's automatically you are at fault in the accident. This is the legality as you driving in life. You need to understand. So if you find yourself, sir and ma'am, in a situation, make sure you got your incense in your car and immediately light your incense and ask God for victory and favor. Money incense for Stormy. Bro opening for Lydia. I want y'all to learn because I'm tired of the embarrassment. Then Tree Rhonda got money and roll opener. Road opener. I was 38 earlier, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't care who go to jail. And I contacted a lawyer and I told him, I said, I ain't signed no document. If anybody signed a document, it's fraud. End of story. I ain't signed nothing and I ain't agreed to nothing. So you better go find out who wrote that signature, and you need to find out from them, because I ain't signed their document. They ain't my handwriting or nothing, because I have no intention of signing. Not in their intention. All right, Keisha, I got you over the reading. One thing I'm not going to do is jeopardize my children's future and make it hard for them to function out here in an already racist society. Scorpio. You better go, girl. You better do that, Shamari. You go, girl. That's my Mark Lawrence annoying. I did roll opening for Lydia. That's right, baby. Almost there. Talking about where there's a will, there is a way. All right. I didn't even know. These are the cards that I read from the 72 Names of God, Technology of the Soul. I just been going. I've been working all day, y'all. Y'all just give me some peace. I teach my sons and I talk to my sons about finances. I give them the pros and cons about life, and when they're dealing with legalities and how to deal with those things and how to address those things. If you want to be successful in life, you're going to have an understanding. Chantel, send for a reading too. All right, babe, I got you. Let me, Keith, let me know you here, baby. You welcome, darling. And let me tell y'all something. I am proud of a lot of y'all. I'm gonna just be straight up with y'all. I'm gonna be 1,000. I am not an easy teacher. I'm like raw. I'm direct, and a lot of y'all I'm proud of because of the fact that you actually to be on my live. You got to actually try to learn. Because some of the things that I say, it's hard to swallow sometimes. It's a realization. You know what I'm saying? And until we get to an economic place where we're not at the butt of the system, then how in the world you gonna fight the system when you ain't got no resources? Like, just make it make sense. All that going to church and ain't got no power and no resources. What do that mean? It means nothing. If you poor and you in Ifa, it means nothing. If you poor in voodoo, it means nothing. You can't even fight. You can't even get the money to get the work done oh my God. Please don't forget. Oh, I won't forget I'm sorry, love. I will not forget your consultation. I've been adding so much. And guys, I do not have a problem with y'all reminding me, because remember, I'm out here by myself. It's just Apostle Ely, and a lot of times I be trying to do 4 different things, trying to get stuff done. So it don't bother me. And some of y'all got my private number, so you can actually text me if something goes on. I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. Okay. Let me flip these cards for Keith. Somebody else sent a reading. Taking a little time. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Keith the Scorpio. Keith the Scorpio. Eba Sandere Diosai. Keith the Scorpio. Keith the Scorpio. Eba Sandere Dioko Rabashe. That which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Keith the Scorpio. What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? Scorpio. Esa! Ooh, felt that. As a spiritualist, your work is never done. Your shadow card comes up, Psalm 91 verse 11, angelic influence. Paying attention and focusing on your angels and your spirits, your spirit guides. Hey Zayin Yud. It said, using this name, I can now access the network of angels. I can remove the negative angels and their chaotic influence in my life and ignite the support and assistance of positive angels. I like this card for Scorpio. Oh, Virgo, okay. And then your middle card comes up, recognizing design beneath disorder for Scorpio. Yud Bet Mem. It said, when I am overcome with feelings of doubt, panic, or thoughts of doom, these letters reveal the underlying chaos. I become enlightened to the Creator's master plan as it pertains to my purpose. This is so good. In the world and to perform, and to the problems I face. This card right here is talking about your intuition, and it's also talking about your insight, ability to be able to read about what is going on in your life and why it is going on. This could be something as simple as a word of knowledge or word of wisdom coming to this particular Scorpio. But this has a lot to do with the master plan of God in your life. This is a present card. Answers are being made for you, even when you're having certain feelings. And then your outcome card is sharing the flame. I think you already did that already. It says Mem Lamed Hey. It said, I take this name with me out into the real world so that I will share the light with friends, family, and the entire family of humankind. Listen to this, Keish. It said, I envision openings and opportunities in the world. This means that there's going to be a lot of opportunities come up for you. So stay on target and do what you need to do. But this talks about, it says, of this ancient wisdom, I ask for the strength to walk the talk. I know that this name arises the force of immortality, which is talk about youthfulness and the joy in the world. I must expect and demand nothing less. This means if you set a standard, stand by that standard. I just got a new job and better pay like $6 more. I know that's right. You better congratulations. Y'all congratulate my baby. Look at God. Said baby need a new pair of shoes. Ain't God good? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Chantel, let me know you're listening, sweetie. I love that read. God is so good. I love how God is moving for my flock and the people that support me. Even the ones that don't necessarily give, but they share. All right, here we go. Ken O'Brien. That's my love, my Gemini. Chantel the Virgo. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bringing to the light of my eyes concerning Chantel the Virgo. Chantel the Virgo. Chantel the Virgo. What is it that this Virgo needs to focus on? What is it that this Virgo? Oh, I felt that. Virgo. Virgo. Esa. Your shadow card comes up, accountability for my Virgo. It says Mem Nun Kuf. It said, with these letters, my impulses towards self-pity, retaliation, revenge are swept away. That's earth element. I see that the victim mentality is the foundation of all of those feelings. I replace that thinking with the understanding that I am the creator. Oh, Virgo, hear me real good, Virgo. It said that I am the creator of my own circumstance, and I know that what I have created, I can change. Thus, everything changes now. But this card right here saying that you have, in shadow, that you are more in control about what's going on than you think. And the way that you are seeing it, how you're thinking, is actually affecting the reality that you're living in. And so whatever you do not like, you have to change your way of thinking. And then it says, Unity is your middle card. Come on here, Virgo. Mem, Yud, Hey. It said, with these letters, I passed the true test of spiritual character. This means whatever you're going through, Virgo, this is a test, and it says that you are passing these tests. It said, I can now see all sides of the problem that come before me. That's that 360-degree visibility. My focus is upon unity and soul, as to oppose to division and selfish desire. So this Virgo right here, this means that you're operating on a higher level of frequency, because if you are not operating on a higher level, you're going to be selfish and you're going to operate in division. But this card saying that you're passing the test, so I thank God what's going on for you, Virgo. It says your outcome card is being appreciated. Appreciation. A yin non va. Appreciation, thankfulness, and gratitude, Virgo. These noble traits of Moses are arise within me by this name. Infused with these attributes, I retain and enjoy all the blessings and treasures of my life. Virgo, that your outcome card is talking about actually enjoying life, enjoying the things that you have been blessed with, and also the blessings that are to come. It also talks about the treasure, things that you value. You have to enjoy the things that you value in life. This is your outcome, which is a good read for, actually a more positive read for Virgo, especially coming out of shadow. And Stormy. Money. I think I did. Yeah, I did money for you. Okay, I got you. And I did shake tail. Okay. All right, guys. I don't always enjoy what I have because of helping others. In your reading, it says time to do that, though. It's definitely time. Stormy says, and honestly, try reaping harvest makes me so happy. I'm so happy. We are all getting blessed, y'all. I love that. Lord. Yes. I grabbed that talisman thing. Opatala. I know that's right, baby. It takes a positive. Yeah. Oh, I gotta check my text in. Yes. I'm like I know what we do here works. It is just getting the right people and getting us out of the mindset of continuing a bad and broken cycle and getting the necessary information, because you can't do better if you don't know better. And protect your finances. Work on your finances. We have to. And let me tell y'all something what I learned from my grandmother and our family. And this is like I do this with my church. I do this with my children. I do this in my broadcast. Not broadcast, but my website. We do not recycle our dollars among each other like we should, because everybody has created wealth and finance and generational wealth off of the backs of us not recycling our dollars that many times in our own communities, in our own houses, among our own kin, among our own family. That's something my grandma, if she bought a car for one of her grandchildren, that car was passed down. Everybody benefited. Like when you want your wealth and your resources to continue to flow, you have to recycle your dollars. I ain't here to tell you what to do, but I'm just trying to tell you, reciprocity. If you cannot recycle your dollars, you have to find somewhere where the ground is good for you, and that's where you churn your finances at. That's where you churn your wisdom at, whatever is giving you. That's why I asked for keys in business. I know that's right. I'm bailing and business. I know that's right. That's how you get blessed. And that's nothing. You know what I do? Even as a spiritualist, I go into other lives. I bless other people. Bless other people in the same energy you operate in. Be a blessing. And people will be a blessing in you. Energy out, energy in. I still to this very day, crowned and all, still apply those principles to my life. I just want us to stop being ignorant when it comes to conjure, when it comes to legal matters. I want us to be aware of the legal decisions that we are making, or we learn bad information about legalities from our parents or our households. But it's time to educate, to understand the system by which we were put in to ensnare us. Lest we utilize this knowledge, wisdom, understanding to supersede this foolishness and get into a place of wealth and success and prosperity. And then then the elderly don't have to go to the old folks' home. The house big enough, and you got the money to take care of right in the house, and you still ain't got to see them. House big enough like a mall. All right, I hope this helped. I'm hungry, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten, but these. And thank you, Trirana. Trirana bought me these right here. I am so hungry. But I had to come straight home to do this stuff. But she bought me these things. These are so good. But these, I need to eat some more than that. And I got to get off lot and go walk Shango because he been here all day. All right, but much love to each and every. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. All this is important. If this helped you out and it brought clarity, if you do not have my courtroom incense, sir and ma'am, do yourself a favor and keep some of that on hand, especially if you got children. Especially if you dealing with any form of leases or trying to prosper in business and all that. You need that courtroom incense. All right? God bless you.